Okay, our Gemara continues on Daf Lamed Bet Amud Bet. We're trying to reconcile the contradiction between the Mishnah and the Braita. Our Mishnah says that Drush Chakira applies and is required by Dinei Mamanos, and the Braita says that Drush Chakira does not apply, is not required by Dinei Mamanos. The Rebbe says, Mas Nisan, our Mishnah, Dahacha B'Dinei Kinasiot. Our Mishnah is talking about where fines are imposed. When fines are imposed, Dinei Kinasiot, then it requires Jishuv v'Chakira. We need to interrogate the witnesses. V'idach b'hodos v'halvaot. But the Brisa, where it does not require Jishuv v'Chakira by Dinei Mamanos, are talking about admissions, b'hodos v'halvaos, and loans. That's where the defendant already says, yeah, I admit that I do owe the money, or halvot, or the witnesses already had seen the transaction take place. In such a case, it doesn't require Jishuv v'Chakira. Rav Papa says he has a different opinion of how to reconcile the contradiction between the Mishnah and the Braita. Idi v'idi, both the Mishnah and the Braita, b'hodal halva'ah, are both dealing with cases of admissions, hada'ah, halva'ah, and of loans. But what? Kan b'din meruba. Our Mishnah is talking about a case of suspicion. We suspect that the claim or the claimant are false, and therefore require Jishuv Chakira. V'kan in the Braita b'din she'eni meruba is a case that's not suspicious, and therefore, in the case of Hadal Va'ah, if the case is not suspicious, it does not require Jishuv Chakira. Kiddur Rav Shlakish, just like Rav Shlakish taught us. What did Rav Shlakish teach us? The Rav Shlakish Rameh. Rav Shlakish posed the contradiction between two psukim. Ksiv, one pasuk says, "B'tzedek tishbar misecha." With tzedek you shall judge your people. Uksiv, and then the pasuk says, "Tzedek tirdof." With tzedek and tzedek you shall pursue. So why do we have an extra tzedek? The pasuk already said, "Tzedek tishbar misecha." Why do you need to tell me tzedek tirdof, that you should surely pursue righteousness? Haketzad. The psukim are talking about two different cases. Kan b'din meruba. When it's a suspicious case, then we need to be tzedek tirdof. We have to use extra effort. Kan b'din she'eni meruba. And the pasuk of with tzedek you shall judge your people is talking about a din she'eni meruba, a case where it's not suspicious, and therefore you only require tzedek. But in a case that is suspicious, you require double tzedek. Rabashi comes along and he says, Masnisin Kedashinan. Whatever we have learned already regarding this contradiction between the Mishnah and the Braita, we can follow. We can follow Rab Chanina, we can follow Rab Papa, we can follow Rava. All those ideas that were put forth, all the logic that's been put forth, all are legitimate. But he wants to really focus on the contradictory psukim by Rav Shlakish, and he's going to offer a different interpretation of Rav Shlakish between these two psukim of tzedek tishbot and tzedek tirdof. Karei echad ledin v'echad lefrasha. These psukim are dealing with two different types of cases. Tzedek tishbot misech is dealing with ledin, the letter of the law. Then you only need tzedek. Tzedek tirdof, when it comes to extra tzedek, talking about a case of shara, a case of compromise, when we need to put extra effort in to compromise, to go beyond the letter of the law, or to see beyond the letter of the law, then it requires tzedek tirdof.